We got anybody up? Got anybody up in here yet? A few things to talk about. Shit, today went crazy, and last night, all kind of craziness. Yeah, you didn't see all the shit going going down, bro. They loving on my steaks. Jeez, got a song about it and everything. Wildness. Hey, I dropped the link. You know what I mean? I'll keep dropping it. A lot of people want to wiggle their fingers on the keyboard, come up, hit the link, and let's have a fucking adult conversation. Everybody wants to talk shit. You know what I mean? Hit the link, come up. You don't got to put your camera on. Come up and tell me, like Dub says, tell me where I started this. That's all I want to know, where I started this. The link is out there. You know, unlike Dub, I'll put the link out, let people come up, let them, you know what I mean, get their shit off with their chest, and then I'll speak. I won't tell people for 5 hours or shit. Yesterday, what was he live? Like 8 hours. Constantly saying, hey, the link's out there. The link's out there. No one wants to come up. No one wants to come up. But you know what I mean? I go up there, and within not even a second, I get dropped down. And then he'll say, hey, why ain't anybody coming up? I got the link. I got the link. It's out there. No one wants to come up. But he's scared to carry on a conversation with another man. Oh, I know there's no debating them. Scotty, what's up? KCBD, Facts, LRG, your shorts, bro. I love your fucking shorts. Everything, the editing, the music, the people you pick. That shit, I love your fucking shorts, LRG. I watch every single one, bro. I even watch that one dude here and there that has a goofy tattoo on his face. I started watching him and chop it up with him once in a while because of your shorts. What's up, Facts? Ryan's in here, Midwest. What's up, fellas? Mikey, I see Mikey King. I mean, Midwest RV, hit that link. Come up, bro. Come talk your shit. Who else? Who else is there? I would say Dub, but we know he's too much of a coward to get his shit off. Chivo, come get your shit off, bro. You're the only one that's even remotely close to having a conversation with somebody. All these other weirdos, it's impossible for them to carry on a conversation. Katie, Carlos, but I know Carlos ain't going to come up. He's got flame for the past 2 days. That dude sucking his thumb, sitting in the corner, rocking back and forth somewhere. You know, that's the first thing I want to touch on. What we got? 8 people in here. It's showing on my end. I guess that's enough. You know what I mean? From this whole story, how I've always watched from the very beginning. One of the very first things I remember coming into this community is Alan and Domi. So that's about how long I've been around. I remember from the Alan and Domi. So however long that is. All right. Dub posted a picture one time. If you the OGs of the community will remember. He posted a concrete picture one time. He was pouring pile-ons or something. And I criticized him. I asked him where his sonotubes were. I don't know what the words were exactly, but I was trolling him, but I was asking him about the sonotubes. And automatically I became a pedophile. And that's how I got invested in trolling Dub. Never once did I ever, and someone, please, if I've ever said one thing negative about his kids, please post it, because I would like to know where I said that. Saying that leads me to this, you know, and I've said multiple times, the shit MSP does is not right. Even fucking Dub shouldn't have to go through that. Hearing one of your kids is getting how MSP, or supposedly it's MSP, whoever it is, I don't agree with. That ain't trolling. That shit's fucking sick. Nobody deserves to read comments or hear that their daughter's getting fucked or anything sexual about their kids. I've said that from day one, and I never fucking stuck up for MSP and all that shit because that shit he does is fucking weird. I don't rock with that shit whatsoever. And I never once said anything negative about Dub. But I automatically, because I troll Dub and I don't agree with Dub, I'm a pedophile and I attack his kids. He says I attack his wife, but fuck yeah, I attack his wife because she come on YouTube talking shit. And she's a fucking pig. Of course I'm going to talk shit on her. But the kids thing, no, never once. Never once said it. Someone please post it. But I automatically become a pedophile and all these things. Here, you got Carlos over there rocking with MSP. Here it comes out, he's talking to MSP on the back end. Talking to him, they're having drunk texts back and forth. He's doing, supposedly, it's MSP. He's doing all this shit to Dub, and here's Carlos fucking rocking with him. So MSP's in Dub's chat last night, all supposedly MSP. They accuse him of doing all these things. So it's supposedly MSP in Dub's chat last night. Carlos is in there chopping it up with fucking MSP. Chivo comes in and fucking says something to Carlos about chopping it up with MSP. Not only was Carlos chopping up with MSP, instead of blocking him and getting him out of Dub's chat, he defended fucking MSP to Chivo. He talked, supposedly MSP's doing all this shit to fucking Dub and did all this shit to Chivo. And Carlos is Dub's homie and supposed to be Chivo's homie. Carlos is taking MSP side and fucking defending him. Make that make sense. But I'm the predator and I'm the one doing all this shit to Dub's kids and everybody else. Please someone make that make sense to me. Carlos is the good dude that's rocking with this dude that's attacking Dub's family on a daily, supposedly, on a daily basis. And that's okay with Dub. I criticize all the goofy nonsense that Dub posts, and I'm attacking his fucking wife and kids. Oh, I know he's in Chivo's chat. What my mush mouth is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? You understand what I'm saying? And Chivo says a lot of shit I don't agree with. I mean, everybody, even motherfuckers I rock with, I don't agree with. But Chivo was 100% right last night, what he said to fucking Carlos, and he was 100% right just a little bit ago, talking at giving his feelings on Carlos. But what I don't understand, obviously, well, he even admitted it, he's harbored resentment for Carlos this whole entire time. If you've always felt that way about Carlos, why are you rocking with him as hard as you're rocking with him? You know what I mean? That's some fake ass shit. Chivo always likes to say that how he's solid and all that. If you're solid, why was you faking it with Carlos? Oh, fuck yeah, Carlos is a scumbag. Dude, he has kidnapping charges. I mean, that's only one notch. You got fucking chomos, rapists. Okay, two notches. You got chomos, you got rapists, and then you got kidnappers. Carlos is right there with them. When Carlos was locked up, that's where he was at PC with the chomos and the rapists. We're going to get into some Dub shit, too. I got some shit to break down about Dub. A lot of stuff to break down about Dub. What's people saying in the chat? I was rambling there. Like I said, again, hold on. Let's do this again. There's a link once again. I think I pinned it. I'm not sure. There's a link. Midwest RV. Come on, say it with your chest, bro. Tell me, you know what I mean? Volcanic Thunder. Come up, hit that link. Chivo, hit that link. Come on. You know what I mean? You all want to run your mouth. You all want to run them fingers. But when you're confronted by another man, you ain't got shit to say. Katie, come on up. Talk your shit. I ain't gonna block you or drop you down from the panel like Dub. I ain't no fucking coward. I'm man enough to have a conversation. Again, I'm going to quote a philosopher, one of the great philosophers of the 21st century. Please hit that link and come up and show me where I started it. Please show me where I started attacking kids at. Oh, I'm not Thomas anymore. I guess I'm Larkin. I'm Larkin now. And I have a contract in business. This dude's so dumb. He's still falling for a troll that's 2 years old that I've said 5,000 times that I trolled the fuck out of him. The dude's still biting on it. Not only did he fall for it, he proved his intent when I used that troll, which will be used against him. I love how fucking... What's up, Scotty? Stacy. Who else do I see? Chaz. What's up? What's up, people? Yeah, there's a few things I want to say. What do I want to get into? How about Dub saying how he moved to fucking Dillon, a small little fishing town, so he could hunt elk and hunt deer. The dude's never hunted in his life. He got given a deer 3 years ago. Now he's some fucking hunter. Moved to Dillon to fucking hunt elk and hunt deer. The dude ate deer one time. Now he's a fucking some hunter. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, girl? BCV? What's up, bro? You know, when I called AWS the other day and asked them the questions with Dub shows his certificate of membership through the AWS. That's all that is. He pays $30 a year and he's a member. Just like the NRA, if anybody's a member of the NRA, you send your money into the NRA, they send you back a little certificate. You are now a member of the NRA. That's all that is with AWS. I asked him if he's allowed to sell welding courses and teach people for money. And the woman said no. Dub said, where did he ever do that? Dub, you've said it on lives, which I've recorded, and you were soliciting certifying welders in Dillon, on a Dillon community page on Facebook, which we have screenshots of. So you saying that you've never done that, you've done it numerous times. You're recorded doing it, and there's screenshots of you. It was either $600 or $700 you posted on Dillon community Facebook that you would charge $700 to certify people on welding. So you did do it. KCBD, bro. I hate to burst your bubble. You didn't prove he was soft. All you do, nobody could prove that. All you do is just gotta look at the motherfucker. You just look at him, dude, and he's soft. Let's do we want to get in? I think I'm gonna be making a phone call too today. I got a little bit of time. I gotta see. I got a scatterbrain. You know what I mean? When he's up there running his mouth, I got all kind of shit I want to say, and then I get stage fright and forget everything. I know. I wish I could. I gotta set this shit up to my computer so I can run them back and forth. You mean go over people's lives? Oh, I want to address this too. Them saying that how I was lying, saying I was a journalist and stuff when I was calling them places. Yes, people saying I was fake being a journalist and whatever that's called. You know what I mean? Impersonating a journalist. Bro, you're a journalist. BCV's a journalist. Chrissy's a journalist. It's your First fucking Amendment. It's freedom of speech. We all have that right. Freedom of the press. He was impersonating a journalist. Called the police. He was impersonating a journalist. He's fucking goose. Tin Man, what's up, bro? What? Oh, Rick, that's what I wanted to say. You know, if you go to my community post, I posted Dub's nonprofit that he created in 2022. And I posted all the way back from the creation of his nonprofit all the way up to, I believe it's November or December of 2025. Of course, Dub's going to say, I changed it, you dummy. I changed it. I changed it. So back in 2022, when you failed to give any proof of anything, when you filed your extension, you thought you're going to be changing it in 2026. Not only did you not fail to provide proof in 2022, you put the extension on to 2023. 2023 came. They wanted proof. They need proof of income. They need validity. Instead of showing proof of your nonprofit in 2023, a year later from 2022, in 2023, he did the same thing. He filed another extension. Never showed any proof. 2024 comes. It's time to show, you know what I mean? To show the proof. What does Dub do? He doesn't show the proof. He files another extension. 2025. What's he do? He can't show the proof. He files another extension. His excuse was he changed his name, the name of the nonprofit. So you changed it back in 2022. Why are you understand what I'm saying here? From 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, he filed an extension every single year to give him more time to show proof, and he couldn't do it. And finally, in 2025, in November of 2025, he didn't change it. He didn't do anything. They did an involuntary dissolution. They got tired of his bullshit, and they knew he was faking the funk, and the state shut it down. Not Dub. Dub didn't change it and transfer his EIN. He didn't do any of that. The Secretary of State stepped in and shut the whole fucking thing down because they knew it was fucking fake. And that's all on my community page. If he would have changed that, there would have. I posted the paper, the green and red. There would have been. It's just like court records. There would have been a motion in there. There was no motion for anything. If he would have changed it, if what he says is true, why is he filing appeals to extend his validity claims? You understand what I'm saying? If he did this all willingly and he changed it, why was he still filing appeals to put the extensions on? It don't make sense. Once again, he always asks where he lies. You're lying about that. You got called out on this 3 years ago about your nonprofit with the same exact paperwork, and you were crying up a big fucking storm then. And this even proves it more. You stayed active with that nonprofit all the way up till December 2025. No change in nothing. You were filing appeals. You didn't change no fucking name or anything like that. The state shut you down, just like they did with your with Ohana. You failed to pay. You failed to pay your yearly thing, and they shut you down. You didn't file. You didn't switch over no EINs or anything. It's all public record, Dub. You fucking dumb fuck. Scotty, it's crazy, bro. It's like he lives for a gotcha moment on YouTube. It's like his whole world revolves around a gotcha moment on YouTube. It's insane. He don't care about what else is going on in life. As long as he can have that one gotcha moment, he craves that gotcha moment so fucking bad. He just can't get it. Like a fucking carrot in front of a donkey. He just can't get it. Shabazz, what's up? Mike D, what's up? There was. I want someone to hit that fucking link and come up and chop it up like a fucking man, not be a coward. Everybody wants to run their mouth. I want someone to come up and fucking chop it up. They got all this shit to say in fucking chat, but they don't got the confidence to say it with their fucking chest. And he don't, he is so fucking transparent on what he does. He likes to say he don't look people up and stalk people. He was coordinating with his chat yesterday on live, trying to figure out who I was. They were talking in chat. He was receiving texts and talking at the same time. He was scrolling through Facebooks, saying random people's names, trying to figure out who I was. But remember, guys, he don't do that. He don't stalk people. He don't look people up. Why are you, Dub? I'm going to tell you right now. none of them people that you said yesterday have anything to do with me. If you want to call them, go ahead. But I highly suggest you don't. The Peach Cafe. You can call it a Peach Cafe. All you can eat. You want to come get something to eat? All you can eat at the Peach Cafe, you dumb fuck. Yeah, Ray could hit that link. I like Ray. He got the fuck. What's the name of the song? The meat song. That shit's a certified banger, boy. That's why it took me so long to come live. I was fucking bumping it. I had that shit on repeat. That shit goes hard, boy. Exactly, Scotty. All the energy he uses on these fucking lies. It's crazy. What? Oh, the weights. He's been going crazy with Facts calling him out on the weights. Dub loves to call Facts a sucked up junkie. What's funny about that? Yeah, you're calling Facts a sucked up junkie. I believe Fax is older than me. You are too, Dub. You and Fax are around the same age. Fax is 150 pounds lighter than you, and he's lifting more than you. And you call him a sucked up junkie? What does that say about you, bro? Fax is a sucked up junkie, repping 90s when that's your PB. But Fax is a sucked up junkie. Dub's over there lifting weight that fucking a high school football player would. All over there excited. I did 80s. Woo, I did 80s. Yeah, good job. If you was 13, if you was 13 at 180 pounds, that's how you know the dude's never lifted in his life. He gets all excited over a 300-pound deadlift at 47 years old. Bro, you should be pulling 500 pounds. Even if it was 30, even if it was what he was pulling, even if what Dub is saying is true, he pushes it in people's face like it's 1,000 pounds. For his weight, I don't even like arguing about this stupid shit because there's no reason. The dude's a joke. The dude's a fucking joke. I do like calling him out on his fucking nonsense about working his company, because why I'm so set on calling him out about his bullshit about him running a business and doing all this shit work wise and I don't know what I want to say. Why I'm so set on proving him wrong? It's because guys like Dub in the field, in the trade, give guys like me that actually owned a construction company and worked for 25 fucking years. Guys like that give guys like me a bad fucking name. He is not one of us. You don't conduct yourself like that at whatsoever. That's why I'm so set on doing what I do, because he is not all these things that he says he is. Not even work wise. What man conducts themselves the way he does? He always says, talking about children and families. It was just yesterday or the day before, he was talking about someone in the community's kid that the way they looked. He was, you know what I mean? The most foul, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but the most foul thing you could think of to say about a little kid, like 4 or 5, I want to say, no older than 6, probably like 3. Probably 3. They were probably 3. The most vile and disgusting thing you could think of someone saying about a kid, he said it about certain someone's kid in this community. So fucking foul. But then he'll get up on live and cry, oh, he said, she said this about my kids. They're attacking my kids. But he does it on a daily basis. It's not right either way. It's not right. The people that do say that shit about Dub's kids, that ain't right. I can't get back at it all. I never will. Shit's foul. It's weird. It's fucked up. I don't rock with motherfuckers like that. And it's not right for Dub to do it just because they did it first. That's his logic. they did it first. Dub's that little fucking kid in class. You get an argument with, and all his comeback is, "I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?" That's all he is. That's all Dub is. He's that little kid. And then he runs up and pulls the teacher's dress and tells on you. What we want to talk, but I might. There's a couple places I want to call yet. I'm not sure though. We will though. I'm not sure if I want to do it today. There was just so much shit I wanted to talk about. I got to remember. You got to start talking to me more, ladies and gentlemen. I get stage fright up here. I get all fucking caught up. Telling them, I love how he. That's my meal. I love how he always says, "How are you going to tell me about my life? How are you going to tell me about my life?" There's no one that tells him about his life. He talks about the shit he talks about, and we give our opinion on it. And most of the shit he talks about, I got experience with, and it don't work that way. He don't like. What it comes down to is he just don't like. We don't agree with the motherfucker. You can't agree with something that don't happen. $100%, Mikey. Yep. He knows it's the trolls. Maybe at first, I honestly believe at first he believed, because I seen some of the text, or not the text, or maybe they were text, or like the live chats, the back end lives. I've seen some of the messages, because he showed them on live, that he got that were in my name, in Blue's name. I honestly believe in the beginning he thought it was us, but he just hates certain people so much. He don't care who's sending him, who's saying that shit to him. He likes it because he has an excuse now. Say whoever uses my name and says something fucked up, he likes that, so now he has a reason to say what he wants about me, all because I don't agree with how he works or whatever. Doo-doo meat. The doo-doo meat. That doo-doo meat song almost hits as hard as the Black Dude song. I ain't gonna lie to you. The doo-doo meat came close to fucking topping Black Dudes. Volume 1 Black Dudes, not the remix Black Dudes. The original Volume 1 Black Dudes is number 1 on the YouTube Streets Billboard. But Doo-Doo Meat is a solid 2. Is a solid number 2. Who driving thinks Dubs thinks he's gonna lose his Dub don't have no lawsuit on anybody whatsoever. Just like his school and his business, a lawsuit is another pipe dream for Dub. That's all it is. He seen whatever happened to the workers' comp. Remember years ago, he was waiting for his big settlement from the workers' comp. Whatever happened to that, Dub? But he sees, he sees these lawsuits just like his nonprofit trade school, just like his business he thought of. He sees all that as a get-rich scheme. That's all these are. Dub don't want to put the work in for anything. He wants to get rich overnight. He thinks all of this shit, how he can make $1 million overnight. It don't work that way, Dub. First, you got to have the discipline to dedicate yourself, put your head down and fucking grind, which you've proved being 47 years old, you don't have it, because you're 47 and you have nothing. If you had discipline and dedication, you wouldn't be where you are right now in life. I mean, I'm 43 and retired. I didn't retire because I wanted to. I retired because I had to. But I worked hard for 23 years. I worked hard 23 years, and I was able to retire and live comfortably, me and my family, without having to worry about fucking having the lights cut out. You've never worked. That's why you're scrambling and you live the way you do. You never had that dedication. You never had the dedication I did. That's why you are in the position you're in. Not because some troll on fucking YouTube or Facebook did this or that. No, you never had anything to lose to begin with. You never worked for anything. What's up, JoJo? Oh, yeah. Oh, good call, Chaz. Let me see. Let me grab this other phone. I'm new to this. You know what I mean? Take it easy on me. Hold on. Uh-oh. All right. I gotta wait a minute. I forgot my password on my other phone. What are we saying here? I want seriously. I honestly thought. I guess I'm the dummy. I honestly thought someone would hit that link and have the balls to come up and have a serious conversation. I want to. I want to have a. Be honest with you, and some of you might look at me weird. I would like to have a conversation with Chivo because he's the one out of the whole group that seems to have, you know what I mean, his wits about him. I don't agree with a lot of shit he says, but you know what I mean. Chivo, like Chivo was saying today about saying shit about people's family. The dude that's guilty of that the most, who talks the most shit on women and kids, is Dub. And Chivo is always in Dub's chat. If Chivo's so against people talking bad about women and children, why is he supporting Dub? Okay, here we go. I gotta pull up YouTube. I'm gonna have to go back on the replay. I don't even have YouTube. I don't even think I have it installed on this phone. Oh, it's hot as hell here, Blue. I bet it's close to 80 here. Just 2 days ago, just this week, it was 30. It was just snowing. Just this, what is this, Thursday? Yeah, it was just snowing this week. And it's hot as fuck out here now. Yeah, YouTube's not even installed on this phone. I thought I used this phone to play his live. I got a Mod Joe up too. Scotty, he'll never be able to retire, bro. Never ever. That's like an impossibility at this point. At his age and at the level he's at now, the dude's 47 and doing entry level welding. He has no skills. If he had the skills he says he did and the experience he says he does, why is he doing entry level welds? You know what I mean? I can go to work next week, and if I'm not the foreman of a job, I'd be the sub foreman. I ain't gonna go and be someone's fucking bottom bitch on a ladder. That's what Dub is. Dub will go to a job. He'd be the bottom bitch. He's not even good enough to be up on a ladder. I don't know, guys out in the field. That's what we call it. You got two guys working off a ladder. You got the guy on a ladder, and then you got the bottom bitch. You've got the bottom bitch don't know nothing. That's why he's not on the ladder pulling measurements. He gets told what to do. That's Dub. Oh, that's all good. They could lurk. I mean, they're all welcome here. They could come in here and troll. The only one I don't want in here is Dub unless he wants to hit the link. Wish they would say something. Wish they would say they could. They have a lot to say in everybody else's chat, but when they're confronted, they got nothing to say. I don't understand that mentality. And then like when I go over to someone else's chat, it's an instant block. They want to run their mouth or, you know what I mean, wiggle their fingers, but as soon as you confront them, it's an instant block. What is that? I don't pull Social Security. I don't think you can pull Social Security till you're like 67. Ain't there a date? Ain't there a date on that? My wife has a good job. We have savings, and I had my retirement spread around. I got my retirement, and I still have my pension, but my retirement I only pulled. How my retirement was set up through my union, you could put it. There's like a big list of places you can put it. So I broke my money up and put it like high risk, medium risk, low risk, shit like that. I had it in 4. I believe I had to split up 4 ways. I only pulled one part out. But Social Security, I think there's an age on that, if I'm not mistaken. BCV, I think that Carlos and Katie, I think that's done. Katie was talking mad shit on him today. Mad shit. I mean, deservedly. I guess Carlos hit her up on the back end and was freaking out on her. Texted her because Carlos was like being friendly with some dude in a live chat, and I guess that hurt Carlos's self-esteem, and he got mad at Katie for talking to a guy on YouTube. She said, "Hey, these ain't my words. I'm just telling. This is what Katie was saying today in chat." She said, "Fuck him." She said, "Fuck that old bastard, that old bitch," or something like that. It was funny. I couldn't believe she said it. It's in Dub's. If his live's still up, it's there. It's when Dub was yelling at Carlos for doing what he did, for Carlos supporting, chopping it up, and defending the dude that attacks, who they blame attacking Dub's kid. But I'm the one that does it all. Carlos the cuck. I mean, she cheated with Jay Millie. This is the second one. She already cheated with Jay Millie. We found out. Now she's cheating with this dude. It's all getting put out there. What is this? YouTube Love Island. Oh, I'm 1,000% Papa Dub's Tard Yard Killer. 1,000%, bro. That's the deal. 1,000%. Seriously, Carlos, well, he has a kidnapping charge. Carlos follows her around on YouTube to check all her comments, and he has to approve them all. I guarantee if Katie makes a comment somewhere and Carlos don't agree with it, I guarantee Carlos hits her up and fucking yells at her for it. I guarantee you. Oh, what's up, Peace Slayer? That's my homie right there, guys. That's the homie. That's the homie Peace Slayer there. When we doing the DUI trip, Peace Slayer? When we doing the big DUI trip to Montana with the kids? Is Chivo still live? No one lets me. Bro, I remember when I was it was right after I got out. I was probably my mid-20s when I was still partying and all of that. There was 6 of us. You know what I mean? All my boys growing up, there was 6 of us. Every single one of us was on a DUI. We had to take a fucking cab. This was before Uber and shit. We had to take a cab everywhere because everybody was on a DUI. Everybody gets a DUI. It's just at what point in life you get one. It's like a rite of passage getting a DUI. Some get it a lot sooner than others. BCV, that's the plan, bro. We're driving drunk the whole entire way with all of our kids, because that's what we do. We drink and drive with the kids. That's what I do that annually anyway on New Year's Eve. That's my annual thing. It's my annual tradition. Ask Dub, he'll tell you. Oh, how about that? Because Dub keeps talking about. I love the dude. What I will give Dub credit for, his ability to spin a situation is like immaculate. It's like on a level of no other. How he spun the it's windy as hell here. How he spins what the people say on the other line of the prison is amazing. How I'm stuttering as bad as Dub here. How he's saying now that the lady proved that he was actually in fact on the max yard. Then yesterday or the day before, he said he never was housed with chomos. Does he forget the Gangish interview? Oh yeah, this is also what I wanted to say. I'm glad I thought about this. Does he forget the Gangish interview where he tells us that he had to hear them tell stories all the time about whose booty hole was the best? He was on the yard with the chomos. He told us out of his own mouth. He was on the yard and programmed with the chomos, listening to their stories about what they did to these little kids. That shows you where he was housed. You know, for years and years, this is even in the Gangish interview. He told he had 30 points. I just went and rewatched it the other day. It's on the Gangish interview where he says he has 30 some points, and they wanted to STG him because of his uncle, so he went max custody. Just yesterday, all of a sudden, he has 11 points, and he was medium custody. So, what story is it, Dub? Is it the story you told Gangish is the truth, or is it what you said yesterday? So you have 30 points, or do you have 11 points? And did you eat with the chomos, or did you not eat with the chomos? Because you're saying both, but they're polar opposites. What's up, Dom? What's up, brother? %, Peace Slayer. I honestly, I don't know. I don't want to put that jacket on. I'm not like him. I'm not going to smut his name up like he does me. But I wouldn't doubt why he was with the chomos if he wasn't one. I wouldn't doubt that. The chomos don't walk the main line. In no prison whatsoever do chomos walk main line at all. Don't happen in jail. Don't happen in prison. Excuse me. He admitted to walking with the chomos. Admitted it. It's in the Gangish interview. Everybody can go over there right now and watch it and listen to it, where he says he has 30 points and he talked about the booty hole story or whatever the fuck it was. There you go, Scotty. You know what I'm talking about. You remember so you remember it. Thank you. And regarding the WSP, he has 8 months at WSP. That is 8 months WSP in any facility WSP. That's WSP owns programs and they own halfway houses. I've said this from the jump. He went to WSP, hit classification, probably did 3 months, and got kicked out to a fucking halfway house and did 5 or 6 months at the halfway house. That's his WSP time. And the rest of his time is the ACC and the farm or whatever. But that's it. And him saying the 11 points, he was 11 points and whatever. In the Gangish interview, he said 30 points. You don't go max custody down to honor farm or program in a 3 month period of time. You don't drop 20 points in a 3 month period. Don't work that way. What is this? No, Dom, Carlos will be there. Double regret saying anything to Carlos because Carlos